Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And if you don't even start yet, y'all are the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. I remember this video when it first dropped, man, and I felt nothing but sadness for this young man. And the thing that kills me the most is when you're in situations like this, you're automatically helpless. You're helpless, you're defenseless. There's really nothing you can do. This guy was handcuffed and put in the back of a police van, was not strapped down, no seatbelts, no anything, no nothing. And was slammed to the door head first, breaking his spine, immediately paralyzed from the neck down. Never to be able to walk again and move his arms or function anything, do anything by himself again. All because of the careless acts of these so-called officers, man. But let's get into this because they did put out an update and I really would like to talk about it. So let's get into this video, man. I believe the guy's name was Randy something. Can't remember the guy's name, man. Oh, it was in Connecticut. I believe it was New Haven, if I'm not mistaken. I remember this. I remember hearing this case vividly.
The president of New Haven's police union and the union's attorney spent the morning at Troop F in Westbrook as 5 Elm City officers turned themselves into police. Sergeant Betsy Segui and Officer Oscar Diaz, Ronald Presley, Jocelyn Lavandier, and Luis Rivera are each charged with 2 misdemeanors, reckless endangerment in the 2nd degree and cruelty to persons in Connecticut.
They should be charged with felony. Not no 2 misdemeanors, no. Look at how this man is slumped in his goddamn chair. He can't even hold himself up. I can only imagine the pain this man is feeling right now.
To the incident that left Randy Cox paralyzed from the neck down.
I know that the state's attorney spent a lot of time reviewing the information provided to him and made the decision based on what he felt the most appropriate charges were. I'm just glad to see the process moving forward.
Back in June, New Haven police arrested Cox and put him in the back of a police transport van. But en route to the police station, the driver suddenly slammed his brakes to avoid an accident, with Cox flying headfirst into the back of the van. The 36-year-old immediately called out for help, saying he couldn't move. But once back at the lockup, officers pulled him out of the van by his feet, put him in a wheelchair, processed him, and then dragged him into a holding cell. In reviewing the video, including the officer-worn body cameras, along with interviewing Cox, the state police determined the 5 officers engaged in reckless conduct when Cox was left immobile and deprived of proper physical care. This afternoon, New Haven's mayor and police chief addressed the news of the arrests.
It's hard to see officers charged, but it's also part of what we've been talking about since the beginning. We need to be transparent and accountable, period. And that's what is going on today.
In a statement, the president of the New Haven Police Union.
It's hard to have them charged. Why is it so hard? Y'all wouldn't be this damn. You wouldn't be feeling some type of way if I was the one that assaulted one of y'all and put y'all in the goddamn wheelchair, paralyzed for the rest of your life. Would y'all be saying, "Oh, it's hard to charge Dev after he assaulted these officers"? Would they be saying that? No, they wouldn't be saying that. The double standard with these types of situations, man, it's a damn shame. I feel for this man. This man was dragged to y'all saw it, was dragged to the cell, left there for hours, in pain, couldn't move. Probably, urinated on himself and other things. I mean, god damn. How low do you have to be? How pathetic do you have to be in a situation like that? And the officer's responses was, "Oh, well, we thought he was drunk. We thought he was pretending." If he's drunk, if he was drunk that way to the point where he can't even damn pick himself up, why wouldn't you do something about it as far as making sure that he gets some type of medical attention? Make sure he ain't dying of damn alcohol poisoning. These cops don't be giving a damn. Then they wonder why these slowly but surely, people, more and more people, is starting to stand on the side of them not caring about these goddamn cops.
Tells Eyewitness News the whole case is a tragedy for everyone involved, but adds guilt, innocence, liability, or culpability will be determined later. For now, due process and the protections it provides must be honored so that this case is handled in the most prudent, proper, and professional manner possible. As for Randy Cox, his legal team says they're pleased there are finally charges as they move forward with their $100 million lawsuit against the city and the officers.
What's happened here today is never going to change the fact that Randy Cox is paralyzed from the neck down, and that his life since June 19th, since Juneteenth of 2022 has been irreparably altered. And this is the rest of his life and what he's faced with.
All 5 of them should be ashamed of themselves. Me personally, I don't care about charges, man. Charges get dropped often, all the time, honest, if I'm being brutally honest. But charges get dropped often. So them getting charged doesn't mean anything, doesn't do anything. It doesn't. And it's unfortunate. Because this man, I think he's in his 30s, this man would never, ever be able to stand up on his own, walk around, hug his children, assuming if he has any, work, do anything. People paralyzed from the waist down, they get minimalized on a lot of their daily activities prior to that accident happening. So imagine what Randy Cox is going through, being paralyzed from the neck down. He can't even lift his arm to feed himself, to wipe himself. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemies. And I was reading the comment section, people was like, oh, well, the officer didn't do it on purpose. I understand that, but what they could have done was give him some type of medical treatment. After this man slams his head into that metal back, cage, trunk, whatever you want to call it, the officer gets out, walks around, like in the full video, the officer gets out, walks around, open the door, hey, get up, get up. The man says, hey, I can't move. Something's wrong. I cannot move. I can't feel my leg. I cannot move. Something is wrong. Officers, oh, well, yeah, you're drunk. That's why you drunk too much. Didn't even sit the man up, closes the door, and then drives back, and then continues to drive to jail. They drag this man out by his feet. Oh, trying to throw him up in the chair. Sit up, sit up. Stop doing that. Oh, he's just drunk. He's just drunk. If he's that drunk, the first thing that would have popped in my mind is, hey, yo, listen, I need an EMS out here. I need medical assistance immediately. I have someone that appeared to be extremely intoxicated. What's going on with him? They would have been able to determine, yo, this man is paralyzed. Y'all saw in the beginning, in the middle of the video, that he was walking with no problem. This happened, they say, on Juneteenth. They took away this man's legs and arms, his whole mobility of his body. And that's a damn shame, and I hope these officers get more than them 2 damn misdemeanors. It's disgusting, man. Yeah, lawsuit. That's all I can think of. But I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Please, 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 if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell symbol on the side so anytime I make an upload, notification will pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I look forward to reading all y'all comments, if any. So until next time, please, man, be safe, Erica.